Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I will be showing you a vibration tumbler that I've built from an Orbital sander and just an ordinary bucket and a few parts lying around home. This sander cost me a total of about 350 Rand, and that included the sander and the screws and washers and stuff to put it together. I just bought a second-hand Bosch, it's one of these PSS 200 AC sanders. What I found is that this sander is a bit too fast and it doesn't vibrate properly on full speed, and this sander doesn't come with speed control. So I've got one of these lying around. It's supposed to be a ceiling fan speed control. It has 5 settings. It's just a normal resistive speed control for your cheap end ceiling fans. I know there's some ceiling fan controllers that has multiple outputs, and then the ceiling fan has multiple inputs. This one is just one output for a single input ceiling fan. I found that on speed setting of 2 is the best. Where I actually demonstrate you how it works, you'll see I've turned it up to 3, and then it doesn't rotate the cases nicely and get them in. So I've chose this sander for the specific reason that it has 4, you can see there, 4 mounting screws that holds the base that vibrates onto the sander, and I've also added two additional screws that just screws through the base. And the first time I've built this, I haven't had this piece on the inside. This is just a normal plastic bucket that has a few potato chips in. What happened then is the cases on the outside vibrated and tumbled nicely, but all the cases on the inside just stood still there and didn't properly vibrate. So I've added this to keep the cases on the outside and the tumbling media on the outside and nothing on the inside, just to get them tumbling nicely. For now I'm using rice, just your standard white rice as tumbling media. It works pretty well, but I think I'll probably go over to something like corn cob that actually absorbs some of all the grit and grime. As you can see on the inside of this, there's all the dirt is stuck to the bottom of this, and then to the rice there's also some dirt. I've tumbled a few cases for about 2 to 2.5 hours, and they actually came out nice and shiny, as you can see there. Some of them, the insides didn't clean up pretty well on some of them, but there's no loose stuff inside anymore, and actually works quite good for a cheap homemade tumbler. So what I do with this is just hang it up, because what I found is if you put it down on the floor, you can see here on the back of the sander, it actually rubbed away some of the rubber. This cord touched the side of a box that I had it in for about 5 minutes, and it burnt that away. You can see here there's also a scuff mark that rubbed on something. So I found the best solution is to use a bucket and hang it up on your clothesline or anywhere else. And I've had this run now for a total of 4 hours with 2 batches, and there's no damage on the inside of the handle from hanging up. So I think this works pretty well. So here I have a few cases that I've cleaned with this on my tumbler. Now I'll show you the video of me using the tumbler. I have it hanging up on just a piece of string outside. It's quite noisy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channels for more interesting videos.